Marky Worthington Podcast all day.
All day.
Dream by night.
Don't buy me a drink. Just give me $10.
Oh, dude, you look sweet. Yeah, you got a big beard, dude.
Go down to the strip club with your floppy disk and turn it into a hard drive.
Yeah, right. Thrown out by Big Tony.
We're here to name names and make people feel more ashamed for shit that they're not proud of.
Me and my best friend, Marky Worthington.
Whatever it is.
Hey, welcome to the show. This is Marky Worthington Comedy Podcast, episode 153. It's a callback episode with Cy Fahey. It was recorded at the end of 2020 and released as a two-part episode. However, I've combined them to become a one-part episode. So this is two episodes all combined as a callback. We have heaps of good stuff in here. It was good to listen back to. We end up roasting each other, which is a good precursor to the roast battle shows that we ended up doing. We talk about a bunch of stuff growing up, and we talk about childhood memories, addiction, some notes for future listeners. So it's like the meta episode where we talk about if you're listening to this in the future, and some of them actually came true, so that's cool. And also there's a bit of movie talk as well. There's some comedy stories, and at the very end, I think is a good riff on Bruce Lee and his tolerance, and how we think that Kai has a higher tolerance than Bruce Lee. So that's a good one as well. So good episode to listen back to. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Make sure you check out my website, markycomedy.com, for all my upcoming gigs. And let's get into the episode. Cheers.
Callback episode.
A good callback.
Callback.
Here with my buddy Cy Fahey, first time back on the podcast for a while, man. How you doing?
Yeah, not bad, man. Not bad. Just enjoying the Rona, mate. The Rona life.
That Rona life, dude. It's you've heard of the hard knock life. Well, we got it down to the Rona
We're
life
in the
now.
Rona life, man. These are end times. So.
Oh man, who would have thought? Like in the early days of me watching horror movies and shit, I'm thinking about the apocalypse being all glorified with like zombies and like heroes and stuff. But it's just like you go to Dan Murphy's and get an armful of Jim Beam and fucking take it home. Like that's about it.
Yeah, well, with a mask.
Yeah, with a mask on, exactly.
So,
and also it's Jack Daniels, but let's not get into the fucking... I only say JD because... I know that if I mention brand names in this, then I'm technically able to like ask for sponsorship, and I prefer a Jack Daniels sponsorship than a Jim Beam, man.
Bloody oath. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Let's not rule out Wild Turkey.
Or Morgan Spice Rum.
Oh man, the old Captain Morgan.
Actually, Kraken.
Yeah.
Kraken Spice Rum.
The Kraken.
Release the Kraken.
Originally, I got it because I was like, "Oh man, that looks cool." Because this is when I was younger, and I'm like, "You remember we used to just buy bottles because they look fucking cool?"
Yeah.
And I was just like, "What do I fucking mix this with?" I didn't know that you just mix rum with Coke and you're fucking golden. So I was like making coffees and putting it in there and shit, just random stuff, having it on ice and just being like, "Dude, this is fucked up." Like. The early days of drinking, man. Fuck.
Pirate coffee.
There's a fucking pirate coffee. Mate, this before I had a beard too, so it's like not even cool. Just like a fucking vomit coffee, basically.
Dude. Vomit. And it's funny, you used to buy those bottles because they look cool, but if they put as much effort into their liquor as they did their bottles, they probably would have had a good product. Like,
yeah.
Like the better the bottle, it was always like the worse the alcohol.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's like you get to that upper level, like Dan Murphy's, I think, online, you can research this, like, because I'm not fucking Joe Rogan. I'm not going to have some shit up here. I don't have Jamie. I haven't got any of that stuff.
I was going to ask where he was.
Yeah. No, he's helping out Joe this week. But anyway, there is actually there was like $120,000 bottle that was sold from Dan Murphy's. They're they were like the retailer of this bottle.
Yeah.
It's like one of the original batches of scotch.
Wow.
Sold, and it comes in, it's literally like a piece of furniture. It's this bottle that's in like a full wooden table, but it's like built into the top.
Yeah.
And look it up. But this, this fucking, you know, I'm talking to the listeners right now, but fucking you do. Yeah, fuck it then. No, what I'm saying is listeners look it up and send it to Kai, you lazy cunts. But, Cy Fahey Comedy, but we do podcasts and shit at you do all the plugs at the end. But just sprinkle them throughout the episode too. Like, someone hears the intro, skips forward fucking 1 minute, and I'm already plugging it. Yeah, and for anyone just joining me after they skip forward, you went too far. You got to go back 30 seconds. Yeah,
talking about bottles. That's a lot, man.
Yeah, dude, insane. Like, it was sold obviously to a collector.
Yeah,
but it's one of the most expensive bottles of scotch in the world, obviously.
That's fucking.
And
my mate actually the other day he went away for his anniversary, and he's like a mad connoisseur of like liquors and stuff. So he bought a half nip of King George IV cognac. Is it King George IV cognac?
Cognac, yeah.
$4,000 a bottle. So a half nip cost him 100 and like we're talking like 15 mils of alcohol.
Yeah.
And cost him $175, man. I was just like his missus gave it to him as an anniversary. Like that was his anniversary present. Like,
have a nip.
Yeah. And, you know, he said that it wasn't worth like.
Yeah.
He goes, a $4,000 bottle is pretty much the same as a $2,000 bottle. So just buy yourself a car and get the $2,000 bottle.
Yep. Yeah.
So you got something to wrap around a pole.
The sad part was when she said he was going to get a nip for his anniversary, he thought he was going to get fucking more than just a shot of fucking of cognac. Slip him a nip.
Yeah. Nah, it didn't happen.
That's an expensive nip sleeve.
That's good.
Dude, I was listening to a podcast and there's this guy that went. They're talking about he's an opener for Bill Burr. His name's Paul Verzi. He guests on Bill's show a few times, and like he's been on a couple of the other podcasts I listened to. He's on Legion of Skanks as well, which is another fucking good one.
Yeah.
Just getting all my sponsors out of the way to be. But
comedy.
That's it. Yeah. Check me out on Netflix. If you're listening to this in 25 years after the release date, I'm just being hopeful here. Yeah. If you just look up Cy Fahey on Netflix, it'll be in the recommended if you liked this. But yeah, anyway, he was saying that they went to a cigar bar after a gig.
Yeah.
And he was with two other comedians. And they were just about to close up, and he was just like, well, if we can only have one drink, let's go fucking top shelf. We'll have a cigar, one top shelf whiskey, and call it a fucking night. So he goes to the bar, and he's like, yeah, what's that one up there? And the dude's just like, oh, you sure you sure you want that one? It's just letting you know it's a little pricey. He's done the whole like, just, it's not really, you're wearing Jordans, I'm just letting you know. And, he was just like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Like, can I get 3 of those? And he goes, all right, it's 330.
Yeah.
And he's just like, fuck it, yeah, whatever. Rings it up, 330 a nip.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, the fuck. But anyway, he paid it, they had it. He said it was fucking tremendous, but it was just like, and also, because you're smoking a cigar and stuff, whiskey, cigar, it just fucking goes hand in hand. But holy shit, dude.
It's a lot, man. It's expensive.
Dude, I would have doubled down. I'd be like, cool, can you put that with just Coke Zero maybe in a tall glass?
So it's not. So it's funny that you say, because it's actually not the most expensive drink I've ever had. The most expensive drink I've ever had was like just a Jack Daniels and Coke, but in the time it took me to drink it, I managed to lose $500 on the pokies. That's an expensive nip, man. Like, yeah, you can have your $330, man. I got pokey money.
But you're not counting the fucking $100,000 nip that you have when you're drinking out of a premix when you like conceive a child. You're like, well, technically that was an expensive drink because it took me 18 years to get rid of it.
So actually, speaking of, I had the funniest thing happen to me, or not funniest thing, but so I used to play machines quite a bit.
Yeah.
And so I put myself on, this is years ago, I put myself on self-exclusion.
Yeah.
And then so the other day I went to go in a club,
yeah,
and they wouldn't let me in because apparently I was still
included as the exclusion.
And I was like, it was like 6 years ago. And I said, and I just want to go to the restaurant. And they're like, nah, you're not allowed in the club at all. Like, wouldn't let me in. I was like, had a date with me and everything, man. It was fucking the most embarrassing thing ever.
Holy shit.
But anyway, so 2 days later, I had to go back and like meet the general manager to have like a meeting with him to get
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I go meet the general manager, and he's just like, so sat down, he got his paperwork, and he's just like, so how do I know you don't have a gambling problem anymore? And I said, well, $20 says I don't. But like seriously, he was just like, yeah, no, seriously. And so I end up, because I'm saving up for a house and stuff, so I pretty much pulled out and like said, look, man, I've got like a,
You just showed him the key to your
I
house.
showed him,
and
I
shit.
showed him the key to my house and all that, and he's just like, wow, okay, fair enough. That's not the bank account of a gambling addict. And I said,
Yeah.
no, that's the bank account of a people smuggler. But that's a horrible joke. But no, but seriously, it happened. It was like, yeah. So I had to go in there and like plead my case.
There's
So,
not,
like,
the,
this,
not the
you know?
not the bank account of a people smuggler. It's the fucking face of one.
Jesus. Wow, why are we getting in the roast early?
Oh, dude. Well,
You got the face of the people that I smuggle.
there we go. No, I got the face of the people that you can't smuggle because no one wants them. Just helping you out with your roast.
Bargain basement smuggling.
Yeah. It's like what you can see in my face, you already know you don't want it. It's like the slow reveal. No. It's like an old image from the 90s where it starts loading from the fucking top down, gets to here, and you're like, don't want it.
Have you ever seen that show? Oh, what's it? It's, like Dating Naked or something?
Yeah.
No, but it's not.
I've seen the shorts for it.
It's not dating. There's another show. It's like a UK show. It was like my forbidden, like my guilt watch. Is like a show in the UK, and like they have people standing naked in a booth.
Yeah.
And then they just show like their legs, and then they show their genitalia, and then they show like their chest, and then they show their head. And then, and this is like each round. So, like, the first one, you're like, I don't like those people's feet. Get the fuck out of here. And when they do the reveal, they show the whole person naked and like thing. And then they tumble off. And then they show, like, the genitals. And then there's like, nah, that dude's got, like, a weird looking dick. Get him the fuck out of here. They fuck that person off. Best show ever, man. It's like the best deal. Yeah, then they show, like, they show the chest or so the boobs, whatever. You're like, oh, the boobs are weird, or nah, the person's got a hairy chest. Or,
Yeah.
And they do, like, because they'll do, like, trans people, they do gay people.
Yeah,
they do,
yeah.
Like, they do couples looking for a third person.
Fuck.
Fucking the best show, man.
Dude.
And then... And then they do like the face, and you're like, oh, he's got a pretty face. Or in your case, it'd be, no, I don't want that guy smuggled.
Yeah.
And then the person gets to speak, and like no, I don't like his voice. Like, it's the best show. It is the best show ever. And then the person doing it then has to come out naked, like afterwards for like the big reveal, and then they walk off naked into the sunset and and get melanoma. It's fucking the best, man.
They walk off into the sunset, but all you can see is the moon set.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, best show. I can't remember the name of it, man, but seriously, check it out, people.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking insane. The worst part about the from like the down to up reveal with me, it'd be like, no, I don't like his beard, and then the next scene would have been my dick.
He's got like a little part too.
Yeah,
just like little.
Here's a hint: if you see the tits before the genitalia, you don't want it.
Pretty much, man.
Maybe you do want it. Maybe that's a thing.
Would you do it? Would you go on a show like that?
Nah. Just because I don't want to get ruled out on my dick before my feet.
Yeah. Dude, they should do it like they'd show the dick first. They should do it and then the feet.
Some people the dick would be first, though. That's the point, right?
Want me to stir it for you? Yeah. Eddie Murphy reference there for people who don't get it, delirious.
Yeah, the first fucking...
Yeah.
Nah, I only like the first 12 inches of his dick. The rest was weird. I just wouldn't want to... I wouldn't want to see myself in that light. Like, I only ever see myself from my own perspective. I don't have nudes or anything to look back at. Yeah, I don't have nudes. This is the thing, man. So I would then have to... Fuck, dude. I'm a conversationalist. Although I can't say that word. But anyway, the fucking... The idea of seeing myself in that episode, I'd have to watch the episode back. And then just see what the competition was. Because I'd be watching it from the green room. I wouldn't be in there till the end, obviously. I wouldn't make it into the sunset on that one. So, I'd be that one that takes it the wrong way. I'd be like, fuck it, like I didn't want to go outside. I only got knocked off because I didn't want to go out and walk in the sun with no clothes on, you know? Like, I'd fucking make it like a me problem. But yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I probably wouldn't. That's in my current situation.
Yeah.
But who knows, dude? In fucking 20 years' time, shit might be different. I might be looking for someone that's so fucking materialistic that they can rule me out based on the look of my feet alone.
Yeah.
And hey, that could be a thing.
No, they do.
Would that be you? Would you do that show?
Well, yeah, I reckon I would. Hey, like, maybe I don't know. Maybe for just shits and gigs. I think it'd just be worth a laugh. Well, the funniest, like, I think I found the funniest about the show is like they do like the follow-up date afterwards.
Yeah,
and then the person would be like, "Oh no, we didn't really hit it off and whatever." And it's like, yeah, because you chose based on material.
That's exactly why, dude.
And don't get me wrong, I looks are like physical attraction is a thing for me. Like,
I get it.
I'm not going to be with someone I'm not physically attracted to, but yeah, if you chose based purely on, you know, and then they come out with that annoying voice or something like that, and it's like,
I'm glad they've got the voice in there.
Yeah, that'd be the word. Yeah, well, that is actually one of the criteria.
Yeah, I'm glad they got that.
Yeah, but I would get rid of someone based on the feet.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Feet are weird.
Sitting there, fucking looks like Hagrid's waiting for you.
Yeah,
dude.
right.
Just fucking got like the hobbits there with their fucking like no shoes.
Yeah,
feet. Man, I'm a fucking I'm a motherfucker's motherfucker, man. I'd go on that show as someone to rule people out. I'd go on there for sure. I just don't know whether I'd be ready to take that sort of level of criticism.
Yeah.
But dude, biggest turn off with voices for me, high pitch.
Yeah, I think high pitch.
A really high pitched voice, and someone that's you ever had someone that just like you've gone on a date or whatever, and they'll just drop like some creepy fucking like baby talk into it, like a chick that does baby talk.
I can see where you're coming from. I've never had that.
Yeah.
I did go on a date once with a woman who laughed like a hyena throughout the entire only vaguely funny movie we were watching.
Yeah.
And I just like, nah, like it just afterwards like, yeah, let's, I'll drop you back home kind of thing. Like, yeah, I just
gentleman.
Yeah, gentlemen. Oh, you know, but to me it was like the whole date was like, you know,
don't even have to pay me for the frozen Coke. Just fucking.
You know, I thought we were sort of clicking, you know, right, and then we got to see this movie, and the movie wasn't that funny, and she was just laughing like a banshee, and I was like. And I just had like.
I thought you'd hold on to someone that didn't laugh at funny stuff.
I'm not here to validate your ego, mate. I'm only here to validate mine.
My ego. I've got 1, 2, 3 depictions of myself in the same fucking pan.
There are 3 Marky Worthingtons in this room.
We're all watching you.
There's like 12 sets of eyes.
Oh, you fucking got me.
But yeah, so I couldn't like I had like that thing of like. I would never be able to go to the movies with this person ever again. So I just So I just went there. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. No, I get it. I think I did the whole Tinder thing for a little while, man, and I went on
Tinder. Represent, yeah,
exactly.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out to the free app. But remember, subscribe to Tinder and pay your monthly fees. You can get more likes than you need. See, there goes another fucking sponsor.
There you go.
Get your super likes and shit. See who liked you. You know, check it all out at tinder.com/Marky Worthington Comedy. Anyway, so I was actually legit in my first few months of being on Tinder.
Yeah.
I was so fed up with it, but I kind of wanted to still be on it just because I want to cover all the bases. Because in your mind, you think that when you're on Tinder, the minute you delete your account was when someone was going to like match with you who you wanted to actually see. So I was like, dude, what I should do is just put up my fucking account as a comedy account and just put my dates in the description. So like there was still like shameless fucking promotion of the open mics I was going to be at.
Yeah, man. Why not? The amount of people who do that kind of, like I've seen that similar things like happen.
Porn sites and shit do it. May as well do it for my comedy.
Do it,
yeah. Well, the thing is, the only difference is I get fucked harder on stage than on porn. But this is the thing, dude. I reckon that People do it with their Instagram accounts, man. When I used to be on Tinder, I'd go through and I'd see fucking people with like their description was just their @ handle on Insta. Like they would expect people to just find them on Instagram and follow them.
Yeah.
And maybe try and inbox them or whatever.
Yeah.
But I always looked at it.
Isn't that the whole point of Tinder though, is to try and inbox?
Well, no, I think I'm trying to outbox. But I reckon that the description with the Instagram page, in my mind, I would only use that if I matched with them. I wouldn't I had a few people. I had a few people that would inbox me on Insta.
Yeah.
And just be like, hey, I ran out of likes for the day and I figured I'd fucking just message you directly. And I'd be like, well, fucking just wait till tomorrow. Like, I don't fucking, I'm not here to get a message request from.
Wow. So I'd actually appreciate that. Like, someone said, oh, I've run out of likes, but I like you enough to do that. But
you're assuming I was going to match with that person.
Yeah, true. But, nothing ventured, nothing gained. But
true.
I wouldn't, I'm like you. If I didn't match with the person, I
wouldn't hit them up. Yeah.
I wouldn't go hit them up. Like, I don't really get on Insta. I got on it very briefly, and then I got bombarded with like hot women, like Insta models.
Yeah.
And I jumped, that first, like when the first couple of days, I was like, oh, sweet, and then I followed one or two girls, and then I was just like, hold on, why? Like, I'm never going to meet these people. Like, am I just going to become none of these sad, drooling fuckwits who are just like, oh yeah, check out this hot chick in Russia who liked my comment, so I just shut it all down. Like, I still got Instagram, but I don't follow anyone that's.
I get it.
Because but it was just that weird. Just hold on, you're never going to meet these people, or you're never going to interact. I'm never going to pay for their
OnlyFans or whatever,
or nothing like that.
I get it, dude. I've looked through my because I'm the filthy fuck that has that exact same Instagram that you're talking about, where I just follow fucking Russian models. The other day I was scrolling through and I'm just like, I'm not even gonna like this photo because it doesn't change a thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's not real.
I'm kind of transferring my Insta.
Yeah.
Because I like my retro movies and shit.
Yeah, man.
Instagram actually has a pretty good kind of niche of people that are just uploading fucking retro movies, 80s shit, horror stuff, all that sort of shit. But you still cannot fucking escape the amount of people that just upload photos of them fucking half naked.
Yeah.
And
it was insane.
Gaming stuff, chicks that have gaming profiles and stuff, they'll be like, oh, check out this game that I played, and it'd be a photo of them and the game somewhere way off in the background. You're like, dude, I'm here to watch the fucking game.
Actually, it's funny talking about retro gaming. We were talking earlier before it started about GoldenEye.
Yep.
And my favourite bit in GoldenEye, I was going to bring it up, but is that there's actually one level where you're going through, one of the underground bunkers. I think it's near the beginning.
Yep.
When you're trying to escape, and you can actually. This became a thing that me and my boys used to do. Is that we'd sneak up this one particular guard, and you used to shoot him in the back.
Yeah.
But we figured out that if you actually shot him with the sniper rifle in the arse, he'd actually grab his balls like he'd been shot in the nuts, and then he'd drop to the ground clinging. And so they became a thing. We used to play that because it didn't happen every time. You had to always get that perfect angle.
Perfect
and then he'd drop So if you ever if you go black, I think it's right at the beginning when you're escaping out of the bunker or whatever.
Yeah.
There's this one, you come down the bottom of these stairs, and there's a guy standing at the bottom. And if you shoot him up hard enough in the ass, he grabs his nuts and drops to the ground.
Dude, that's nearly as good as the fucking guy where you drop down out of the roof and kill him on the shitter.
Yeah.
He's just in the fucking toilet cubicle. James Bond makes himself out to be a fucking classy, smooth fucking agent. It's just any James Bond I watch from now on, even what's the last one I watched? I haven't kept up with it, but I think the last one I watched was Casino Royale. That's how far behind I am.
Yeah, I'm about that far behind too, yeah.
And I'm like, you make out like a classy guy, but can't you fucking shot some dude in the toilet? You're basically just a fucking... You're an unsuspecting... piece of shit.
Yeah.
And so that's how I look at Bonds. It's like, no matter what you do. And the thing is, I controlled him to do that, but the gameplay makes you want to do that, right? Yeah. So, like, I made him do that.
It's their fault.
Yes. Do you want to be the monster you made me make you? But so the reason that came up is because I also do gaming stuff. So that episodes, I haven't put anything out yet, but yeah, keep an eye. Shout out to people listening. Just to close that up, people should keep an eye on my YouTube because I actually do have some legit gaming shit of me playing GoldenEye to come. So
nice.
Yeah, that's the only reason I can get through my games, dude. This is a project, right? Like. My podcast is how I like put out content and interview people and hang out, right?
Yeah.
But my games, I would just not, if I don't create like a project, everything in my life, I call it a project, right? Like comedy in my mind is so far just over a 3-year project that I've been going on.
Yeah.
I play ice hockey. That's another project.
Yeah.
Everything I do is a fucking project. I've been a bartender at the Basement since 2012.
Yeah.
That's my bartending project. It's still fucking going.
Yeah, I thought it was a project in alcoholism, but...
It's a fucking... it's like... it's a project in like... Nice.
I haven't had a drink in like 11 weeks and I've realised... Sorry, I just knocked something off the table and then caught it at the ground.
Yeah, if you didn't...
I have turned into the biggest fucking ninja.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
The other day I was at the... Sorry, it's a total tangent. I was at the shoe shop and at like the Nike store and like I knocked like some shoes, like the whole box, and I managed to like catch the box in like my left hand, but as I've caught the box in my left hand... I like turned the top box. Anyway, essentially, I knocked another box off. Yeah, and I managed to catch that other box with my right hand before it hit the ground. As I'm standing like like doing a pose, holding these two boxes, and hands like, "Fucking, did you see that?" like just full ninja
funniest
skills,
thing,
man.
Dude, you're like a fucking ninja, but you create your own scenarios.
I create my, I'm the clumsiest fuck, but I catch everything before I like.
That's some fucking... Oh, it's not unrelated. The next episode that I put out is Mortal Kombat, so let's fucking just keep plugging the upcoming games.
So,
but yeah, dude,
Sorry.
No, dude, that's a great fucking tangent, dude.
You got that on camera, right?
Yeah, I got that on camera. So if you're only listening to the audio version, check out the fucking check out the YouTube video, and you'll be able to see exactly what happened. But also subscribe. I only got fuck all subscribers on there. You fucking you Apple Podcast people don't know how good you have it. Everyone else has got to watch the whole fucking video to get to that point. Yeah, Apple people, you just fucking got the audio. You don't give a shit. I edit the audio. It's all nice and shit. There's fucking barbarians on fucking YouTube. They either have to fucking watch an ad at the start, or they like have to scroll through and sit there and watch it, right? Or they pay for YouTube and they can get the audio then. But yeah, dude, so fucking, if you're watching the YouTube version of this, I'm glad you're sticking it out to the end. If you're one of the 15 fucking people that subscribes to this shit. But, so
projects.
So what I was going to say was the fastest, before projects, the fucking fastest reflexes I've ever seen anyone ever do. Yeah. Dude, this guy was like, obviously just dragged to an event by his other half. It was like a like myself, I was also dragged to this event. It was like my parents, when I was younger, my parents had, it was like a fucking, one of their friends had a kid and they had like kind of like a baby shower, but it wasn't really like a glorified baby shower. It was a baby shower of like 2003. It was before they were like Instagram. Gender reveals and shit, dude. That, It was just a fucking 2003. Congratulations, you're up the duff. Rent out an RSL hall. Fucking trestle table, food on it. Fucking jukebox in the corner, playing fucking freestyler, that sort of shit, right? Yeah, I got the callbacks, man. It's fucking like there's still fucking balloons on the roof, like that kind of like, you know, happy 24th birthday from like a few weeks ago balloon stuck to the roof.
Now they're back for the baby shower.
Now they're back for the baby shower already.
Good party.
Happy 24th baby. Anyway, just scribble it out on the fucking balloon and write the new thing on there. It says like happy happy fucking wedding anniversary,
Yeah.
Shazza. And on the other side, it says, like, happy 5th baby. Anyway, so we're chilling there, and I'm standing near the food stuff, and they've got all these plates lined up, like plastic plates next to all the food. And by this point, it's like towards the end of the night where like all the food's like cold. People are slowly starting to eat the stuff that they're not going to die if they eat. And it's been there for like 3 hours.
That's carrots.
And this, this is carrot. The hummus is like fucking black. You know how it is.
Yeah, so you go the mustard relish dip.
That's right. Yeah, it's just
the safe bet.
you're down to like the fucking beetroot dip and the fucking tzatziki. All the like sour cream and onions been gone for like an hour. It's just like you're just down to the carrot sticks and the mustard dip. And this fucking guy is like past middle age, 50s.
Yeah.
Standing at the so a bit younger than you, but I just
Wow.
I couldn't fucking not say it anyway. No, guy looks good for 38. Anyway, so we're fucking. That's a callback to a joke from 4 weeks ago at a gig. So if you wanted to catch that, thanks for everyone that came out to Boardwalk. Anyway, so we're fucking chilling there. This guy's like, he doesn't look like he's got much speed on him.
Yeah.
Like he was like last draft for the fucking darts team still, and he's loading a few things onto a plate. And there's like a slice of cold fucking ham and pineapple pizza. No one wants it still. 2003, we knew that shit was fucked. And he puts it onto the plate and it slides off the plate. Like he's still holding the plastic plate and the pizza slides off. As he's leaned over to get something, he's tilted the plate. He fucking dipped down and stopped the pizza from falling with the plate before it fell. In the movies where fucking Spider-Man grabs the chick as she's falling from the fucking building, dude.
Yeah.
This guy...
And when he's one who's dropped her, he drops her and he swings down and
grabs
and captures her. Yeah.
Not off the bounce, not nothing.
Yeah.
He dropped it from chest height or like waist height and scooped it up from fucking ankle height.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker just stands back up. Like, not like you with the shoes, like, do I want to fucking see that shit, dude? And just fucking took a bite of his cold pizza and stared off into the blank fucking wall. And I'm like, I'm the only one that's fucking witnessed this shit, and it's only now that I can tell his fucking story to my 12 or 15 cunts that are going to fucking listen to this. Dude, insane. Like, that's some fucking next level reflexes. Anyway, hopefully he's fucking moved on from that sort of style of pizza in the last fucking...
moved up to pepperoni.
Yeah, the shit. Like, I'm doing low carb at the moment, so I'm trying to steer clear.
You're looking...
Yeah, I'm looking a bit trim.
Yeah, you're looking a bit trim.
Yeah, so you're looking good too, man. You fucking smashing it out.
Gave up drinking.
Yeah, it's all the empty carbs in fucking booze, man. Yeah.
I mean, I don't like giving up drinking, but I stupidly made myself a promise that I wouldn't drink until I settled on a house.
Isn't that good?
And it's fucking taking forever.
Dude, that's the thing, dude.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of respect to someone that can keep a promise to themselves.
Well, that's kind of why, like, because a few people have said to me, because it was my birthday just recently.
Yeah.
Like, you had to drink on your birthday. And I'm like, I wanted to. Not because I'm like a mad alcoholic. Like, I mean, I am a mad alcoholic, but it's not, I didn't want to drink because it's my birthday.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you said, I just like, no, if I can't keep a promise to myself, you know, who can I keep a promise? And don't get me wrong, I've broken many promises to myself in my life, and I've broken many promises to other people, but you know, you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not the first. This is not the first ever. Just for the record listeners, it's not the first ever record.
This podcast isn't that old.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, it's just I just got to stick to it now. I've kind of committed to the cause, and you know, if I was going to break, I would have broken after the first weeks, and then it's like I'm about to hit 3 months, and I'm like, oh, just
wait it out.
Yeah, wait it out.
But, fucking good shit.
But yeah, so anyway, I've lost a few kilos. And, he said it's all the empty carbs, and now I'm actually got a bit more energy, so I'm like starting to go back to the gym, and just, you know, I don't sleep as much as I used to, but I feel more awake, and you know, so yeah. Anyway,
it's a bit of give and take.
Yeah,
it's like me, man. I drop carbs, and I also look, I'm not a fucking fitness model, right?
Yeah.
Like, me being in good shape is me just not being the fattest cunt I've ever been. Like, when I'm in good shape, that's just me being slightly above, like, the ideal weight for my height.
Yeah.
But, like, I've been doing low carb now since like March, right?
Yeah.
And depending on when you listen to this episode.
It's been going for 3 years, and he's looking fine.
No, probably. Someone just discovers me in 3 years' time, listens back to this episode and realizes that I'm like back to being a fat fuck again. That's like my dieting is just a yo-yo, dude. I'll go from being like, you know, overweight to like only slightly overweight on and off, fucking like. But anyway, been doing that, man. And I probably the two things I miss, dude, is fucking pizza and sushi. They're like my two. Yeah, because like only because of the carbs. But I fucking I can go without burgers and stuff because I go like you get like a all the shit from a burger on a plate, dude. Yeah. Get a couple of patties, some fucking lettuce, all the stuff.
It's just a good salad.
Just have like a fucking salad with some meat, and it's good to go. Yeah. But you can't recreate pizza. Without like pizza, I've made the cauliflower fucking base, and that's fine, but it's not pizza. It's a fucking cauliflower base. And
it's a poor substitute. That's what you're trying to say.
Like, and fucking sushi without the rice, dude. That's not a thing. You like, what are you just gonna have fucking like?
That's this fish that's just eaten.
Yeah, it's just like it's basically just,
that's just vegan. Like it's a fish that's just eaten. You know.
Exactly.
Meal,
it's just you may as well just like every can of tuna is just carb-free sushi. Yeah, man. But that's where I've been keeping it at, man. But I reckon we'll take a break now and fucking wrap this one up and then kick it off with the next fucking half, man. So been good to have you on the show, and we'll definitely record a second part for this after that. Change of scene just to
get the vibe going.
Yeah, get the vibe. But fucking this is the studio, and first time you've been in the new studio, and fucking great to have you back on the show.
Floors are just as sticky as a basement, though.
I had to.
You've been looking at your own photos again. That's the problem.
I had to fucking recreate my own comfort zone, and I'm comfortable at the basement, so I had to sticky the floor up a little bit just to recreate that feeling.
Respect.
It's like they say pregnant women like to nest and surround themselves by things they know.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I had to get a sticky floor and a poster of me just so I could feel at home again. But yeah, man, fucking thanks for being on the show so far, and we'll fucking hit you with the next episode. Please flip over the tape to side B to hear the rest of this podcast. Change of scene. So we're wearing the same clothes, but just to fool you, we're wearing the fucking Santa hats too for the end of year wrap up edition.
Yeah, what a year!
Oh man, what a fucking crazy year! There's been a lot of shit going on, as far as like just live performance in general, like throughout the whole year. It's just been a struggle for fucking anyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just try and get through it and fucking smash out what we can. I mean, the end of the year's kind of had a bit of life breathed back into the scene.
Yeah, we can go down to Mexico now.
That's it.
Yeah, the Mexicans are flooding over the border again, coming to steal our public service jobs.
For sure, man. And that's the other thing too. It's like, is that going to be a thing? I mean, I suppose by the time this episode comes out, it got a little bit of lead time on us. Yeah. But right now, it's like opened up. We'll see how it fucking goes.
Well, I just heard a thing on the radio saying that now that like borders are open, Canberrans are actually getting out of Canberra because they realise just how much of a shithole it is when they can't go anywhere
absolutely, dude. No, they're not getting out of Canberra. They're getting out of their family life.
Yeah.
Imagine, just think about the fucking relationships that are going to be filed through divorce court after all this, dude. Imagine people that got married that have lived happily.
Yeah.
I just did quotation marks for anyone that's listening to the audio.
I think they can hear it in the voice.
Yeah. Happily. Unless when I edit it together, when I fuck it up, and it's just like, happily. So it's up to you. It's like a choose your own adventure. Only I'm choosing the adventure, and you're the one fucking, the listener's the one going through it. Yeah. But like, they've been going at it for fucking 5 years, and because they've never been in the same house with the same person for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Dude, I worked at Dan Murphy's, right? I worked at a bottle shop.
I worked at a bottle shop last year. Yeah, that's your edit.
I worked at a bottle shop. No, for anyone that has got the audio fucking engineers that tune into the episode, the connoisseurs of the YouTube podcasts may have noticed that I just took out the name of this fucking place I used to work. You would see people's relationships end on a weekly fucking basis, and some of it would just be because one person couldn't decide which fucking wine they wanted to get.
Wow.
And then the next week they'd be back again. And it's just like, that's because you don't get to fucking hang out with each other all the time. And it just, you can take a break, right?
Yeah.
But if you're locked in a fucking house with someone, add kids to the mix,
Brutal.
fucking, it's a sauna.
Right. Well, they say hell is to be trapped in a room for eternity with your friends. You know, like
Yeah.
Just
Well, I know all my friends are going to be there.
But brutal. Yeah, nah, would be brutal.
Yeah, it's like that old saying, like, see you in hell.
Yeah.
And it's just like, dude, like, are you saying, like, what's the fucking... Of course, I know you're not telling me anything new. Like, yeah, fucking I'll see you there.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
May as well, like a dramatic ending to a movie should just be like, catch you later.
Yeah. Well, where are we going to see each other? We're going to see each other in hell? We're going to see each other in heaven? No, you're going to see each other in hell.
It's like the that Jim Jeffries bit. Like, everyone's probably seen it online about the, like, you know... I mean, I'm burning his bit right now. If you've seen this before you've seen Jim Jeffries, you're not a true fucking comedy, like, fan, really. But let me just say, like, he's got this bit. I'll just touch on the fucking premise, just in case I cost him money somehow.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to go to fucking hell? Like, everyone that is anyone is gonna fucking be there.
Yeah,
what, are you gonna go to
fine.
fucking heaven and hang out with cunts that go to church?
No, I want to go hang out with good people.
Yeah, like, no, fuck it, I'm burning the bit. It was like, it's just like, oh yeah, the like cocaine strippers, all that shit in hell. Yeah, going to heaven, hanging out with my fucking creepy uncle that used to go to the church. Yeah,
Always reminds me of a joke of like an electrician accidentally gets sent to hell, and we're supposed to go to heaven, and then so God rings up Satan and goes, "Hey, I accidentally sent down this like really mad like electrician, great guy," and Satan goes, "Fuck yeah, man, guy's awesome. Now we got like, you know, we got aircon here," and the guy's like, "Oh man, he's really brought us in the 21st century. You know, we're hooked up, mate. Hell is absolutely awesome to live in now that we've actually got like access to electricity." And God's like, "No, send him back." He goes, "No, I'm not going to fucking send him back. We're having a mad time." And God goes, "If you don't send him back, I'm going to sue you." And Satan goes, "Where the fuck are you going to find a lawyer?"
fuck yeah, dude.
Because all the lawyers are down there with Satan. You know?
Yeah.
I realised after telling that joke's probably not as funny as I thought it was, especially because I had to explain it.
No, dude, I got it, but the difference is, and I fall into this trap when I'm doing podcasts, like when I used to do my other one as well. I got a metal podcast as well that I do. Sometimes I'll tell a fucking story that if you said it to a crowd, they'd be howling, all right? But you say it on a podcast, you got one person, and the best I can do is fucking, like, a bigger smile than I'm already doing. Like, I'm fucking, like... you can't get a roaring crowd out of one person, and sometimes you'll have that. Like, it's like, for example, if... It's like different crowd types, man. If you work on a room that's got, like, 12 people in it...
Yeah.
And you hit fucking 5% of them... Don't ask me what the math is. Not many. Yeah, all right, cunts out there with your fucking Google open and shit. I'm doing this off the bat.
Yeah.
So
we're not smart people.
Fucking.
That's why we do comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, we're here to make smart people laugh so they can continue fucking doing smart shit.
Yeah.
Because without us, the fucking smart cunts wouldn't want to fucking keep doing smart shit.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Because they're too smart to realise that they're not having fun. So, yeah, there you go. So, somehow I made myself I valued my own position.
Yeah.
But anyway, you go and do 100 people, 5 of them are going to fucking laugh, right?
Yeah.
But chances are, if you do that to 10, fucking no one's going to laugh,
Or
right?
one, yeah.
Yeah, less than one. So less than one person will laugh. So yeah, it's just about percentages. Like it's like I always go off the fact. I'd prefer 50% of the crowd is on board with what I'm saying, and the other 50% can't fucking stand me.
Yeah.
Because I prefer that 50% that loves me to come back and watch me again, because I know that I can work with those people because I haven't offended them, or I haven't, they know that what I'm doing is comedy and all that sort of shit. I'd prefer that than have 80% of the crowd kind of snigger and 20% of the crowd not pay attention.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to have both ends of the scale than fucking try and please everybody.
Then hang in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Especially because when those 50% come back, eventually that 50% will become in theory anyway, become your 100% once you're selling out rooms.
All that sort of shit.
Find your audience kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like finding a whole room of people.
Yeah.
Finding your people in those people.
Yeah.
Cutting them aside and then just bringing in a new fresh 100.
Yeah.
And just keep working that.
Yeah.
Until you fucking boiled it down to the uncut.
Yeah.
I really can't think of anything that's not a reference to drugs. But or circumcision.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I prefer to do it, man. And I've always been, even with friends, sometimes I'll drop a joke at the start of a friendship just to test the water.
Just to see.
We
can't be friends now.
Yeah, it's just
you laugh at my joke.
Yeah. Yeah. That's actually true, though. It's just you didn't find that funny? There's plenty more fucking people out there. Yeah, you're right. I only really choose friends that laugh at my shit.
Jokes.
I'm actually I'm a bad friend. Oh man, I think this will be the first week that I put this episode out and I lose subscribers because they realize that they're just there to fucking boost my ego.
Yeah. That's what it's all about, man.
But yeah, dude, it's been a fucking gnarly year. There's some pretty big plans. I didn't have anything crazy. I just wanted to progress more as a comedian in the last 12 months than I already have. And I think that, in a way, people staying in their own town and having to support their own local entertainment has been in some ways good for the local open mic scene.
Yeah.
As far, not so much with the Australian scene, because no one's been able to travel to Melbourne or Sydney or any of the bigger fucking places. Even the Canberra Comedy Festival got postponed.
Oh, all of it got postponed.
Everything got fucked, right?
Canberra, Sydney, Melbourne, it's brutal.
And all that sort of shit happened. But at the same time, man, rooms have gotten more local crowd, which may have been travelling, may have been away, may not have been looking for something to do on a Tuesday night or Wednesday night, actually coming out and going well, fuck, I got all this extra money that I haven't spent from going away and holidays and all this shit.
Yeah, I think that's been a big part of it. It's people just, they're having to sort of, source local entertainment because they know that, there is no big holiday coming up or nothing like that. Yeah,
and it's then they're on their social media a little bit more, looking for gigs that coming up. They're kind of following more. It's been a kind of a good time to build a bit of a local following.
Yeah.
But and get a few regulars. But who's to say that they wouldn't have rocked up anyway? I can't say that it's solely related to not being able to go out, but so there's some silver linings, I think.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, it's like you said, it's still I was actually talking about I was supposed to go to Argentina this year. I had it all planned and booked, and Melbourne Comedy Festival got cancelled and all that, so I ended up putting all my money into pretty much a house deposit and stuff, and I'm nearly there, so
just
got to stay the course now. But yeah, it's definitely not how I planned at the beginning of the year. But said couldn't go anywhere, so I just channeled my energy into more of a local project, I guess you could say. So,
yeah. Look, that's the thing, man. Like I've the whole time I've been in the comedy scene for the last 3 years. You've been there too, but it's been a fucking tough time, man. And a lot of people have not come back after COVID. Like people have just kind of there's been a few comedians that have just disappeared off the fucking scene. And I can imagine, dude, if you had, for example, yourself, Melbourne shows and shit booked, fuck, that would have been a hard pill to swallow.
Throwing out all my pamphlets and I'm lucky because, I was able to keep working through it all. But yeah, throwing out all my pamphlets and just the amount of money I lost on advertising and just, it was, man. I could see, it hurt. It hurt me and probably, people who rely on that as their entirety of their income. Holy crap, that's
the Melbourne Comedy Festival for comedians is like Christmas for retailers.
Yeah.
You that's where you do your trade for the year, basically. That's where you kind of you get to do stage time and shit. Obviously me from the outside looking out, I've never performed in it. Yeah. But that's how it seems to me. That seems to be the spot.
It's kind of where you renew like you said, all your networking and you kind of, you cash in on sort of all that hard work that you've sort of set up throughout the year and, get to talk to people and instead you get some mad stage time, especially for someone like you and me who are in Canberra. We don't get to perform that often.
Yep.
That's when we get to, really smash out that sort of buku, which you can almost further your act just in that 4 weeks. It's like a crash course in, stage time and stuff like that. So, yeah.
But fucking... next year will be come back just as hard, I reckon.
Hopefully.
Well, it's hard to say. That's the worst thing about this whole situation. It's so fucking unpredictable.
Yeah.
It's just, you can only sort of prepare for...
Well, now we're keeping the South Australians out, It's Victorians are allowed back in, but South Australians, fuck off.
Stay there. At any point, someone's excluded from the fucking the map. Yeah, it's crazy. Even just with my I'm fairly entangled with the music scene, right? The amount of fucking bands that were coming through Canberra. For my metal podcast, I had some fucking pretty big international bands that were coming to Canberra.
Yeah.
To interview, and all that's fucked. There was just a whole bunch of big international bands that are booked at the basement.
Yeah.
That were going to be guests on the show.
Yeah.
And it just, you can't really fucking, it's rescheduled. But you can never recreate the world before COVID. It's always going to be in the back of something.
Yeah.
At least for a whole generation, people will remember that.
Well, it's almost like our war, you know what I mean?
Dude, yeah.
We haven't
That's
had...
actually a good fucking point, dude.
It's we haven't had... this is our big thing. Didn't... this is...
No depression, no war, no nothing. There's no fucking big life event.
Yeah. So, this is... Yeah.
We only brought Y2K to the table before this.
Because we were bored, essentially.
Yeah.
But, and before, I guess the big one before this was obviously 9/11, but...
Yeah.
This is the next generation's kind of... The big deal. This is their big war. This is going to be their big sort of, emotional... And in many ways, COVID's probably sort of bigger than 9/11 in
as far
ways,
as
as a worldwide ongoing impact. Everyone remembers where they were. Anyone who's old enough, where they were when 9/11 happened. I remember where I was. You know, so it's that's sort of the big news event. But this is kind of more in that sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Like the war, it kind of shapes the future and how we interact, like you said, how we interact with people, and we go on. 9/11 was a shock event, and so everyone's like, holy shit, I can't believe this happened. But
dude, the thing is, I was pretty young when 9/11 happened.
Yeah.
But as a kid, I could just turn off the TV and I was pretty much oblivious to it, right?
Yeah.
But you can't turn off COVID. Like it was, everyone was like directly affected by it.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas, like with 9/11, and I think it comes down to me being so fucking young.
Yeah.
But like I just remember turning on the TV and being like, why the fuck isn't there cartoons on?
Yeah.
Like how come on every channel there's something else, the same video on every channel for the first time ever. Every channel was reporting on the same fucking story. And I'm like, surely like there's some channel that's got kids shows on.
Where are my cartoons?
Because but to me, I just went, oh, well, I'll just chuck on a fucking VHS.
Yeah.
But then my parents were like, oh, no, we need to fucking watch this shit. But, like, COVID, if I did that now, I'd be like, turn it off. Oh, no, you're not going to school today.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was just thinking. You know, like, it's actually affected your...
We can't go to the fucking shop. We can't go out to dinner. We
can't do that.
Like, mum and dad's job would have been done. You know, like, it's just... you can't turn it off.
Yeah, you can't. It's sort of infiltrated everywhere.
2020, woo! We had a big old fucking TV too, dude.
Yeah.
You know those old CRT TVs, the old tube
TVs?
I
know ones.
But they were like
heavy
in a stand. It was in its own stand.
Yeah.
On the floor with like the little
legs.
Sort of like F is for family, like they get at the like the big fucking color one.
Yeah.
That was our fucking TV,
12
dude.
inches.
Yeah. So I'd fucking it was like, I think it was like the biggest for its time. It was
probably
like
30 inch or something like that.
It was it was like there was in centimeters for me. I remember it was like 63 centimeter.
Yeah.
But it was like on its own standard. It was like Poltergeist style, like that sort of like you could walk up and put your hand on the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And we had one, and my uncle had one similar. It was a little bit older. But the thing is with his, dude, half an hour to warm up.
Yeah.
So
and they get that high. I don't know if you could ever hear it, but I'm one of those people who can hear that. So you turn on and goes until it like warms up. You just got to sit there for like 20 minutes.
As I mentioned, dude,
make it stop.
I've been in the music scene for too long to be able to hear that.
Yeah.
Like I've got fond memories of that high pitched noise.
I remember what it was like.
Yeah. Sometimes I wake up and I can still hear it.
That's tinnitus.
Yeah, but then I realise that's just a dream from a memory that's long gone. But yeah, my uncle's one, man, he wouldn't turn it off because he was like sick of waiting for it to warm up. So for like 20 years straight, dude, this fucking thing never got turned off. And it finally died, but he left this fucking TV on for like 20 fucking years, dude.
Wow.
And he used to fall asleep in front of the TV.
Yeah.
So he would sleep in front of the TV with it on.
Oh, imagine the radiation.
Every fucking night, dude.
Imagine the radiation. I feel like that Simpsons episode where the Homer's got like the radiation shadow from where he's sitting in front of it.
He's such a unit, dude. Like, so older sort of house, like old farmhouse sort of thing. TV is like in the middle of the front of the room, and then he's just got a chair like directly in front of it, but it's like a bigger house, so like the chair's probably about 5 meters in front of it. And he falls asleep in his chair so often, dude, that he buys like a new chair every few years.
Oh, wow.
Because he spends more time in that than his bed.
It's got like a $20 bed and bloody $5,000
piece
couch
of shit,
and stuff.
like fucking but like so what happened was he was looking at the, like, you know how most places have like classifieds for that area?
Yeah.
So he was looking around, and there's a retirement home that had like one of those chairs that's like for old people where you can adjust it and shit. It's got like the massager in it and stuff.
Yeah.
So he went and got one of those.
Fuck yeah.
And it was like a $5,000 chair, but the person that was selling it was like, I can't take a massive, like I can't throw it out.
Yeah.
And it was worth $5,000. So fucking $1,000. Would you be interested? Because like he's marketing in an area where cunts are just happy to, they'll just pay nothing for shit, right?
Yeah.
So he's kind of got a big ticket item in this fucking, like on Gumtree basically. my uncle was like, yeah, well, most people don't spend their life in their chair, man, but $1,000 is fucking good for me.
Man.
Like, that's what you buy a mattress for, right?
Yeah.
I'll just buy a fucking chair. Yeah. So I go out there and he's got this fucking chair, like, it's just like full, like, press. It's like those massage chairs at the mall where you just have to normally put money into it.
Oh, God.
And he just fucking sits there and just, like...
I want one.
Dude, he fucking just will watch movies and shit and that.
It's like Simpsons with Homer.
With that chair,
in
dude.
that chair.
Yeah. Where his brother buys it. Oh, fine, I bought you the chair.
Oh, mwah, mwah. I love you. I wish why do they never do a third episode of that sort of story arc?
Yeah, I know, right?
It's always annoyed me.
Maybe
Danny DeVito probably didn't want to do it.
I'm just glad that they haven't gone back and fucked. Look, because Simpsons now isn't what it used to be, right?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that if they were going to do it, they did it early and not now, because they might just completely, like, wreck. It's a bit like we were talking off mic about, like, why don't they just remake shit? Why do they have to, like, try and do a new version of it and fuck with it?
Yeah.
If they revisited that story arc now, it might not leave it on a good story.
Yeah, they probably just
might fuck it up.
Just fuck it up.
But I do like that story arc, man.
Yeah.
Sends him bankrupt.
And
Fuck,
then,
dude.
he comes back and...
All right, so here's a question someone was asking the other day, and I was like, that's a good fucking question. It's topical now. Who do you reckon's dumber, Peter Griffin or Homer Simpson?
Oh, it's got to be Peter Griffin.
You reckon?
Yeah, straight up. Dude's like actually like he's a legit proper dumbass, whereas Homer's just a loose fucking loose unit. You know what I mean?
Pretty much my answer.
Yeah, Peter Griffin's like legit stupid, and Homer just doesn't think. But but there is actually an intelligence to Homer. Like, I think one of the favorite like Homer moments is where they break in. Him and Lisa break into the museum to see the thing, and and they finally end up hearing the sound that no one's ever heard. But there's like a one stage in the episode where Lisa's like, "I'm never going to do anything stupid ever again," and Homer's like, "Don't say that. It's because we did something stupid. We managed to like get into this museum and saw this he's always like." So yeah,
he's clued on to it.
Yeah, so it's almost like an intelligence. Like he doesn't. He's very unthinking, but there's like an intelligence there for him. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Whereas Peter Griffin's just a fucking moron.
Legit though.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's a good point actually.
Yeah. So
I
love Homer.
Yeah, I fucking dig. I think it's just because he sort of the early memories of watching The Simpsons and stuff. Did you live in like a Simpsons house? Like, were you allowed to watch it?
It's funny. I wasn't actually allowed to watch the first season of The Simpsons because when The Simpsons first came out, there was a lot of hype around, like, Bart's a bad influence and all that. But then, when my dad watched it, I don't know, my dad started watching it, and then bang, we were allowed to watch it. Yeah. So I missed the first season, but then
he's not that bad. He's he's not that bad.
Not that bad. Yeah. But it's really funny because like my parents wouldn't let me watch it, but they used to let me watch like Fast Forward and Full Frontal and stuff. Yeah, like, it's like proper legit adult comedy.
Yeah, yeah.
And Dad's like, yeah, whatever. Society says that we shouldn't watch The Simpsons. But I said, Dad watched like one episode. He's like, we're watching the show now. And so, watch Simpsons.
Fuck yeah.
Every day. In fact, I remember as a teenager, like when I was like 12, every afternoon I'd go down and buy a litre tub of, it was like this fruit ice cream.
Yeah.
You used to be able to get, but they don't make it anymore. I'd buy a 1 litre tub and
probably had cocaine in it.
And I'd take a spoon and I'd go up to the youth centre and I'd sit there and watch the new episode of The Simpsons like every afternoon sort of thing.
Yeah,
like,
fuck yeah.
Man. Yeah, go up there.
I did like the, how weird is those little fucking kid routines that you have? Like, I'll tell you my fucking routine, dude.
Yeah.
I'm telling Kai you can't, so just stop listening in. Just breaking that fourth wall again. But we used to live in a small town, same like sort of situation that I was saying with my uncle, like living in a small town. Yeah. There was a mobile up the road, and it was like that was as far as I could go from the house without mum or dad with me. Like I was like 7 or 8. And they'd let me just go to the mobile
Yeah.
That was as far as I could go. I was about 4 houses down on the corner. And the guy at the mobile knew me because I'd go down there. And it was kind of like that, like, that's your range, right? You're allowed to go out the front gate, 4 houses down, and you have to tell us before you go.
Yeah.
So that if you're not back in fucking 5 minutes, then
yeah.
So that was my fucking range of movement. And my mum used to give me money to go and get the Sunday Telegraph. And there was a bit of change left over for whatever I wanted. So I'd fucking go there on a Sunday, get the fucking Telegraph. I feel like Grandpa Simpson telling a story. And I get the Telegraph and a packet of fucking CCs.
Yeah.
And then I'd bring it back and I'd give my mum the paper and she'd let me have the comics out of the middle of the paper. Yeah. And so I'd go out and sit on the fucking trampoline and eat my fucking CCs and read the comic section. And that was my little fucking Sunday routine.
Yeah, nice.
I'd just sit there and eat my fucking CCs and the thing. And the reason I had CCs is because they had the fucking Dragon Ball Z Tarzos in them.
Yes.
So I fucking had like a stack, and I had the first one I ever got was a gold one. So I was like addicted to. I had addictive personality even then. I was like every week I'd get a pack because the first one I got was a gold one. And I just never got another.
Chasing that rush, mate.
Never fucking
Chasing the
they
dragon.
were my fucking heroin, dude. I was just chasing that fucking gold dragon. It literally was a gold dragon. From Dragon Ball Z, it was the gold.
You far from start. There you go.
Yeah, they were fucking. But like, and even after they ended the fucking Tarzos, I still kept like going down there and getting the paper and something. But like, you know, you end up mixing it up, and before you know it, you go, oh, fuck it, I just won't bother. And before you know it, you've like, it's like the beginning of growing up when you don't care about something anymore.
Yeah, that's right in the field, isn't it?
Oh, dude, it's like, that's in the same feels as like where they have that extended scene from Toy Story where fucking Jesse's under the bed, just forgotten about the toy.
Yeah.
And it eventually just ends up in a box and thrown under a tree.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely in the fields.
Dude, that old fucking like Pixar and shit knows how to do that shit well. Like, I think that they're more in the feels, those early ones.
Yeah.
Like even movies like old cartoons and shit will do that shit. Like oh man, what was it? Dude, have you ever watched movies like there's lines in those movies like Fox and the Hound and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to be your friend forever. Forever's a long time.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, it was realistic too, man. Like, that's one thing I don't like about modern day TV.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, where's like it's not setting kids up for death. Like the shit we watched growing up, man.
Oh,
like
dude.
it sets you up like for death and that essentially life is hard and like life is miserable. And,
life is death.
Yeah, life is death, and so. Yeah, like I said, forever's a long time, and I had those nuggets of wisdom.
Yeah,
you know, like the opening scene of Bambi, the mum gets killed. You wouldn't see that.
Yep.
These days.
Lion King.
Yeah, Lion King. You know, any kid from the 80s is going to remember bloody Never-Ending Story, watching that horse drown in the pit of like in the swamp of despair and stuff.
How fucking gnarly is that, dude?
Oh, that movie, man, is like even. You obviously got the horse dying, but even Gamork, the wolf thing,
yeah.
Like that scene, like near the end where Atreyu, like they face off and like he's like in the cave and you just see like the green eyes and stuff, and he's like grabs some broken glass. He's like, "Come on, man!" It's the fucking kid show.
The fucking moment that you like, I realized I was like. That was a while ago when I looked up the kid from that now, dude.
Yeah.
Like any of the. You seen like Macaulay Culkin put up that tweet and he's like, you feel old? If you don't feel old yet, I'm fucking 40. Yeah. Holy shit, dude.
Was it? But it's like that kid too who played Rufio in Hook. He's like old now too.
Yeah, right.
But it's saying he's got that real like feel moment too when like he dies.
Yeah.
He fucking dies, dude. And he's just like, if I had a dad, I want him to be like you. Like, it's like, wow. Yeah, and they knew how to just to rip your heart out back in the day. And
Yeah,
just,
they
stop
fucking
and,
just get it done.
Just get ready. You're gonna work for the rest of your life in a fucking factory, and then you're gonna die miserable like this.
Dude, I fucking where was I? What was I thinking of? There's a few movies where I was like, holy shit! Like even as an adult, like for example, we were talking about fucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles before this. Fucking massive hit in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
I watched that fucking movie recently, right? And it was aimed at kids. It was actually aimed as a kids
I
movie.
remember it coming out. Yeah.
My old man said that, like, back in that small town, every cunt wanted to do fucking karate.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was like, oh, I need to learn this fucking shit, right? That movie ends, spoilers for a fucking movie that came out in the 80s. Like, if you haven't seen it already, go and fuck yourself. You can... Like, I'm not spoiling shit. The movie's about fucking Ninja Turtles. Like, there you go. The name spoils the whole fucking movie. But they end up killing Shredder at the end in a fucking garbage truck.
Yeah.
Like, they literally just fucking, like, Master Splinter is seen as, like, the cute kind of fucking, like, but he can go gnarly.
Yeah,
but he's like the mascot of the fucking thing as well as the Turtles, right? He's like the... Even at the end, he's like, haha, I made a funny when he says something funny, right?
Yeah.
He's seen as like the older guy that's looking after him. He's all like good and noble and all that shit.
Yeah.
He fucking slings him off the roof. Slings Shredder off the roof into a fucking garbage truck, and then Casey Jones presses the button.
Compactor.
And into a trash compactor.
Yeah, man.
And that was a kid's movie.
Yeah, they didn't care back then. They were like, fuck yeah. This just add like that level into it. I liked it.
Yeah, dude, it was the shit. And
I miss it. That, you know.
Casey Jones is probably one of my favorite characters in a movie as like not a main character.
Yeah.
Because he's hanging out with fucking turtles that are actual ninjas and shit, and holding his own with a hockey stick
and a golf mask.
And that's right.
Mask,
hockey mask and golf club.
Yeah, golf club.
Fucking dude is insane. And there's that scene at the start where you actually fucking just about I think he defeats the fucking one of the turtles.
Yeah.
That cunt's been training his whole fucking life. Imagine basically just getting beaten up after a whole life of training.
Yeah.
After some fucking ADD cunt with a fucking golf club. It's like, have you seen those videos online where they get like some guy that's like, I am a fucking master in ninjutsu.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, cunt, let's get you to verse this fucking MMA cunt.
Yeah.
And he just flattens him.
Yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, dude, you're fucking like... pressure points and shit don't mean fucking dick when you got someone that fights without honor.
Psycho. Yeah, exactly.
Dude, the whole point of that, and I'm not like I know I'm lining up here for like cunts to give me shit about their martial arts.
Yeah,
I get it. Bruce Lee sits on his fucking. He died at the peak of his fucking career, right?
Yeah.
What's his ground and pound plan?
I think to be honest, man, like this is gonna get me in trouble, but I'm thinking I'm pretty like more powerful than Bruce Lee. Because like, well, look, dude, like I've taken some pretty serious fucking stuff. The guy got taken down by Panadol. Like I'm just saying, just put it out there that Bruce Lee not always cracked up to me.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck, I'm gonna get back. Just for the record, man, Bruce Lee was a master. Anyway,
Bruce Lee was a master, man, not to be fucked with, but I had a Panadol before the show, didn't fuck me.
That's right.
Just like, dude. Like,
is that a guy ever taken codeine?
Dude, I'm so fucking glad. I'm so fucking glad the Panadol got him. Because imagine if it didn't work and he worked his way up. You don't want Bruce Lee on fucking coke, man.
Yeah.
Imagine that cunt on the ice. Just like... You think it's bad enough getting mugged by a cunt that's on ice? His only weapon is he's on ice. Bruce Lee's on ice, and he knows how to kill a fucking bull. What hope have I fucking got? All I'm saying is, dude, Bruce Lee, what's his ground and pound plan?
Yeah, what's his ground and pound?
What the fuck? Okay, Bruce Lee, Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
No way, dude. Conor every day.
You reckon?
Every day. In the octagon.
In the octagon, yeah.
But, I don't know. You add Yeah, you had some different surroundings maybe, but I honestly think...
Well, I once heard a rumor, man, that Bruce Lee never actually won a tournament fight.
Yeah, right.
I don't know how true that is, but like apparently he was like an epic street fighter, but he actually didn't win because when like you're talking about when confined by rules, he when confined by those rules, he couldn't actually do what he did, sort of thing, and yeah.
Well, the thing is, like, all of that style of martial arts is all based on rules, right? It's all like you can't attack them when they're on the ground. Yeah. You can't you can't fucking kick them in the dick and punch them in the fucking bite their ear off and stuff. Like, take out all those rules, man. Where's fucking honor? Yeah. It's like when someone gets shocked by the first time they've been hit. Yeah. That's where they lost the fight. Because, they're fucking, not just dealing with the fact they've been hit, now they're dealing with the fact that they've never been hit before. Yeah. I feel like the first time Bruce Lee ever realised that he was being hit proper by someone that had no rules, that would be the end of it.
Shock, yeah.
But to be honest, man, I don't fucking know. Maybe... he was in a bunch of gnarly street fights and the cunt could hold his own. But I'm just saying, for what I see...
Yeah, it's just the thing. Yeah. I don't even know how true that is.
Oh, hang on. I'm kind of defending my position. All I'm saying is, if you've come to my fucking podcast to get a lowdown on who'd win in a fight between Conor McGregor and Bruce Lee, and you're still fucking listening...
Conor McGregor, you reckon?
Conor McGregor, but at the same time, don't come to me for fucking fight advice. Dude, I'm not, if you've got money down on it, and just let me tell you, they're shamming you. Bruce Lee's been dead for fucking years. If anyone takes your money for a Bruce Lee-Conor McGregor fight, you're already lost.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I reckon you're probably right. I reckon if they kept it on the feet, Bruce Lee would probably win.
Probably.
But if Conor took him to the ground... And Conor would know he'd have to take him to the ground. So that'd be his game plan.
Conor would be fighting to get him on the ground, and Bruce Lee would be fighting to stay on his feet.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think Bruce Lee would probably stand up to a really good grappler and wrestler if the wrestler managed to. Classic example is Sin City, fucking Elijah Wood versus Mickey Rourke's character when he finally grabs a hold of him and he's puts the handcuff on and he's jump round now, motherfucker. And just
dude, that's such a great fucking scene, dude. Dude, Sin City, it kind of has that same vibe as Deadpool. That in my mind, it's like the good guy that no one likes. Yeah. Just, I think that's probably why I like both of those for the same reason. Because it's the guy that does good, but no one really appreciates. And also he kind of doesn't care whether people think that he's doing good or not. He just does it for himself.
Yeah, but he's ultimately trying to do the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
City.
Yeah, I fucking like it, man. And
first movie I watched on my new TV just recently.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Fuck, it had to be a worthy movie.
Yeah.
So it was Sin City.
Mine was when I first ever got a 4K TV.
Yeah.
The first movie I ever watched was Apocalypto.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Fucking gnarly movie about Mayans, the kind of how they'd have to fight to survive.
Yeah.
But it's just also got a whole bunch of good landscape and that sort of fight scene and shit. It's kind of a good one to try that out with. But you're not going to fucking watch something you get a new TV, you got to have a go-to.
You got to have a good one. So because it was my first 4K as well. So I was it's Sin City.
Yeah.
Was I thought about going an epic Marvel movie or something because I'm a massive Marvel fan.
Yeah.
But I thought for stylization and for true black and all that.
You got to go for that.
Got to go for that.
And the hints of red and shit. They fucking... I really like the... So what do we got? We got so far this has been the Joe Rogan podcast, and now it's the fucking movie critique.
Yeah, movie critique,
Do you remember those two fucking people on the SBS show? There's a guy and a chick, and they would fucking sometimes nearly go to blows over movies, dude.
Dude, yeah, that was the best show ever.
And sometimes she'd be we'll start with him. He would sort of be I think it was quite a good movie. Good scenery, graphics, everything was nice. Storyline, panoramics, I give it a 6. And then it'd go to her and she'd be like, quite frankly, I hated the movie. Just no substance, no essence. I'd be lucky to give this one star.
I stopped listening. I never really, I was never a devoted fan, but I love watching. But I got really, I read their book once, and they rated my favorite movie of all time a 2. And I was like, those 2 fucks don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Nah.
You value someone's opinion until it's not your own.
Yeah. I was just like, nah, don't like them anymore. Fucking 2 stars. Greatest movie fucking ever. Yeah,
what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie of all time is probably really lowly rated by most people. Is actually Death to Smoochie.
Yeah,
it's a Danny DeVito film done around the same time as, Get Cool and all that.
Yeah.
It never made it big though.
Yeah.
It was never quickly. It's got Danny DeVito directs and acts, but the 2 main actors are Edward Norton and Robin Williams.
Yeah, right.
And it's sort of in that same style, but it's all about the dark side of kids show entertainment. So Robin Williams plays Rambo Randolph, who's this crooked kids show host, who's fallen from grace. And Edward Norton plays Smoochie the Rhino, who's this good, devout. Well, he's not devout, but he's just this fully morally, ethically clean person who takes over. And then the whole movie's based around all the charities that would skim money off the top from these kids, pretty much just fleecing kids.
Yeah. Fuck.
And so there's this whole underground there's the Irish mob and the Parade of Hope, which is literally there's this one scene is Smoochie rings up his manager, who's played by Danny DeVito, and he's like, I just got threatened by the Parade of Hope. And he's like, oh, you don't want to fuck with them. They're the worst of all the charities. That's
fuck.
So, and I just love it. It's got some of the best lines, in any movie. It's just full, the movie, and in their little thing, they're like, these guys, all they ever do is yell at each other. But that's part of the movie. It's a very sort of high energy movie. And but it's just got the best one-liners.
Yep.
And everyone... I think everyone I've ever shown to is going, it's a pretty good flick. And everyone picks something sort of kind of different.
That they like about it.
They like one section of lines. But I think it's got the greatest, probably the greatest one line, which is not my favourite bit in the movie, but the greatest one line ever, which is Edward Norton, Smoochie, he's just been given a gun as a present. And he goes, I can't own this. I don't believe in guns. Whenever me and my brothers played Cowboys and Indians, I was always a Chinese railroad worker. Yeah, it's just the best one. So yeah,
holy fuck,
that's
dude.
My favourite movie of all time. Death to Smoochie, people, get on it. I think it's circa 2000.
Yeah.
It's bit of old, maybe even 98. But yeah,
my
good movie.
My movie references aren't good. I'm a massive John Candy fan.
Yeah.
And I go through, I've got pretty much every movie he's got. But the one line that keeps coming up is that everyone knows is from Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Where it's just I'm buff, part man, part dog. I'm my own best friend. And I've seen people with that tattooed on them because it's such a fucking such a
iconic,
because with that movie you also got everyone that likes Star Wars, so it got a whole bunch of people into that movie because it already had an established fan base for what the movie.
Yeah.
And do you know what? It's probably one of the only movies that was put out as a spoof on another movie.
Yeah.
Where fans of Star Wars also mostly liked it.
They rated it. Yeah.
How many times have you seen a movie that was if you're a diehard fucking Scream movie fan, you probably hate Scary Movie.
Yeah.
But Star Wars fans actually go, fuck yeah, Spaceballs is the shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was a good rip-off.
They did well, man. But John Candy, man, before he was in a whole bunch of of the bigger movies, and these are the ones I've got, he's got a whole bunch of random other movies. I remember I watched this movie where he plays as a truck driver.
Yeah.
And it's like a bikey movie.
I'm gonna have to rate you. You'll have to suggest one.
I'll
give me
show
one
you
to watch. Yeah.
So it's a bikey movie, and they fucking just shenanigans the whole first half of the movie. There's a bit of a love triangle and all that sort of shit. And then I'm like, where the fuck is John Candy? Because I bought this movie just because it was on his fucking IMDb, right?
Yeah.
And right towards the end of the movie, he plays as the truck driver for the beer truck that they rob. And it's literally just him riding along in this beer truck, and they fucking pull him over and rob the beer truck.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's it. And I'm just like, still going to keep that in my collection.
I mean, that's true fandom right there.
Yeah, no, it's fucking good, man. And I heard an interview with his daughter, Jen Candy, and she fucking stellar last name, by the way.
Yeah.
And she said that out of all of his characters that he's played in any movie, Uncle Buck was his actual closest to his actual personality. And I'm like, that's fucking why he was so good in that movie, because he didn't have to act hard.
Have to act in it.
Yeah, but I always kind of thought that, because I've seen a few I seen this interview with him.
Yeah.
At his house, he had this fucking property.
Yeah.
And when he was trying to think of new material to write for movies and scripts and shit, he would go to this fucking place that he bought, and there's this hammock under a tree in Canada, fucking like a ranch basically.
Yeah.
And he brought his kids there as well. His wife and his 2 kids were there, and he'd go and just lay under this fucking tree in this hammock with a notepad and just write stuff out.
Yeah, yeah.
And they interviewed him there at that property, and during the interview they're like, oh, so what kind of animals you got? And he's like, I got a cat. And they're like, okay, what the subject came up of changing the litter, like the cat litter. And just throughout the interview he just goes like, I change it, once every couple of days, once a week. And then he's like, every month. He's like, I change it when I have to. And just that personality of Uncle Buck kind of creeping in and out of his and because I could tell that was his actual personality. And there's photos of him at that same property, pushing his kid on the swing, who's in her 30s now.
Yeah.
But it's dude, that's one of those things where it's sometimes you see actors that have to push really hard. It's like Jim Carrey, right? Can play an insane person because you've ever seen him on fucking Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee.
Yeah, he's
actually fucking
pretty
insane.
Fucking nuts, yeah.
But that's his. Have you seen any of his early stand up, dude?
Yeah, it's weird.
Fuck, he's
random.
Isn't it funny that someone that we work with right now could be a famous actor one day?
Yeah.
And we're just like, yeah, dude, I remember that cunt set.
And he was weird.
Yeah, and he was fucking the weirdest set.
We'll probably be saying that about Nick Schuler one day.
Dude, yeah.
Just going, man, that guy, he was just strange.
Yeah, dude,
strange.
Yeah, because I know that Nick Schuler's abandoned listening to my podcast. But I could picture him he's fucking hosting the Pommy version of the Emmys.
Yeah, yeah.
And Emmys? I don't know, whatever, which one I won't get.
Yeah.
And it's just I remember that dude. He did the funniest Nick Schuler story that I have, and I don't know if we spoke about it on the podcast before, because I've had him on the show before. One of the, without burning any of his material, because I actually still give a fuck about the dude, even if he doesn't listen to the show.
Yeah. He'll be back.
I don't know if you were at this gig, but it was at White Rabbit.
Okay.
And we're down in the sunken part where the comedy was.
Yeah, yeah.
And Nick Schuler's on stage, and just through the window on the side, this fucking guy walks up and starts pissing right next to the window, not knowing
was not there.
There was everyone inside could see him, but he couldn't see in.
Yeah.
So he's just taking a leak out the front of the thing near the window, and Nick Schuler goes to the bartender, because everyone's not listening to Nick right now. They're all looking out the window because one person noticed it, other people noticed. They're all looking. So Nick goes over the mic to the bartender, see if you can get him to come in.
Yeah.
So the bartender walks out as he's walking, because the guy's walking past now, and he's walking past the door. And the bartender goes hey, we're doing a deal on drinks. Do you want to come in?
Yeah, yeah.
And the guy's fuck, he's drunk.
Yeah.
He's fuck yeah, all right then. So he comes in, and Nick's standing there with his fucking mic looking up at the door.
Yeah.
And this dude walks around the corner, and you could just see him go the fuck's going on in here? Why is that guy over there with the mic? And he's walking up to the bar as if he's like, so where's these bloody free drinks at, you know?
Yeah.
And then he looks over and Nick Schuller just goes like, sir, before you have a drink, I just want to let you know there's a bathroom to the left of the stage if you need to use it. And the guy goes, oh, nah, thanks, I've already... And he like... fucking looks over and sees the window.
Wow.
And goes...
Sorry. That is fucking funny.
The bloke just goes, oh, you seen that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we did.
So this fucking dude gets a drink and sits down and finishes watching the rest of the show.
Wow. No, kudos to him.
And fucking, yeah, just thinking on his feet, he gets this cunt to come into the fucking bar. Yeah, so good, man.
That's awesome. I was not there, and I am ashamed.
Dude, the best part was the fucking moment of realization.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And it just, the comedic timing of him just going like, oh, no, thanks, I've already... Oh.
Epic plant.
Oh,
Epic
fucking
plant.
so
on you,
good,
Nick.
man.
Epic plant when you listen to this.
Yeah, and that's why he's fucking, that's why he's in England now.
Yeah. He's getting people to piss on doors over there.
Oh, man, yeah.
Become a bit.
Yeah. He now pays someone to recreate that scene. Who knows? That's just a clever guy, man. That might have been a fucking plant.
That was a plant. Totally set up. Yeah.
Oh, man. But yeah. Yeah, fucking so good. But that's just the fucking, the scene. Like, and that's why, if I can, I like to stick around. Like, I'd already done my set for that night.
Yeah.
But if I can, I like to hang out. Because, fuck, dude, like, yeah, some of the shit you see, and like not even just for the audience or the crowd, but like you might see someone set and you'll be like, oh, that's a fucking new joke, cool, I fucking dig that shit. But yeah, man,
you gotta hang out for the new joke.
Yeah, we'll fucking we'll wrap it up with that, man. We've got our second part underway.
Yeah, man.
But so far, thanks everyone for listening to the show, and thanks for fucking coming on to the show again, Kai.
Always, mate. Pleasure to be here.
It's fucking flown by, actually. I think we'll plan in like a few more stories and shit.
To talk about like important stuff, and then
but fuck all that, man. Just read the Facebook post that I put up, and everyone will like inevitably fucking skip over.
Yeah.
But hey, it's been good to get a couple of fucking stories out, go on a trip down fucking memory lane, and that wraps up the year. So been a fucking gnarly year. Been good to get out the other side of it.
Yeah.
And still fucking getting content out. And thanks everyone for coming out to shows for real. Although you had no other fucking choice but to come to Canberra shows. And
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, fucking Merry Christmas. That explains the hat. I've been growing this beard for 6 years to say Merry Christmas on this podcast. So fucking Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. I'll fucking see you next year. Cheers. Buy me a drink. Just name names.
Yeah, right. Big time. Fucking throwing out a strip club with your floppy disk.
Yeah, you got a big beard, dude.
Shame for shit all day.
Me and my best friend, Marky Worthington.
Keep it simple. Count your money.
That they're not proud of. Just give me $10.
Hey, right.
Click.
Did you hang up?
No, I just said click.